With the cost of almost everything rising, I'm focused on saving money where I can. It just makes sense to spend less money on some things so you can save money for what's important. So in this video, I'm going to share the ways that we have cut expenses to save money over hundreds of dollars per month with these things. Some of them you might be able to implement in your own life, and some might be a little controversial, but stick with me because they've saved us a lot of money. First is that we cut cable entirely and we only do one streaming service at a time. Having a limit and just doing one at a time allows us to keep our spending on entertainment, basically anything TV related, for just $20 per month or less. We only do one streaming service at a time, and when we get tired of everything on that, when we're just bored with it, we cancel and then we try something new. Right now we're only doing Netflix, and previously we've done things like Hulu, and we always switch it up so that we're not paying for like 5 different services and still paying as much as we did for cable. This was to save money, so we make sure that we actually save money. We also still entertain ourselves by watching things like YouTube, which is completely free because we still watch ads. We don't have YouTube Premium, so we don't pay for it. We do just watch ads. And all of my family members love YouTube. We previously paid over $80 per month for cable, but now we pay less than $20 every single month for whatever streaming service that we're using. We've been pretty happy saving $60 a month on this, but still having enough entertainment options that we do have something available if we're wanting to watch something. The next way we save money is that we switched our cell phone plan to a prepaid plan that is cheaper. And I am super excited that the plan that we use, Mint Mobile, is actually sponsoring today's video. Yes, it's happened, guys. If you're a regular on the channel, you know about Mint Mobile because I've mentioned it before because we do use the service. But if you're new to the channel and to Mint Mobile, you've probably seen them from the Ryan Reynolds commercials because he owns the company and he's super funny. The commercials are amazing. But let me tell you more about them because they're an amazing way to save money on your cell phone plan. Mint Mobile offers premium wireless plans for as low as $15 a month. That's the plan my husband's on because he doesn't use a lot of data. And they actually don't make you sacrifice anything that you care about, like coverage or data plans. You don't have to make those sacrifices despite the super low monthly cost because they're actually built on the nation's largest 5G network, so coverage is amazing. Mint Mobile's able to offer these really affordable cell phone plans with really good coverage because they cut out things like salespeople and retail stores. You won't see them on every other corner in your city, but you'll be able to get really good coverage at a very affordable price. I've actually used Mint Mobile personally for over 2 years now. Both my husband and myself, we have been on Mint Mobile for 2 years, and it's been a really good experience. It has saved us a ton of money. We were previously paying $180 per month, and then we started saving up $50 into a sinking fund to instead prepay our bill at Mint Mobile. When you look at Mint Mobile's website, they give you the details on what kind of plan you would want based on your actual usage of data. That was great because that allowed us to pick the plans that fit us best. So for me, I have an unlimited data plan because I use my phone a lot. Doing it this way has saved us over $130 per month for over 2 years now, and I'm thrilled and will not be changing my service anytime soon. If you're worried about switching over to something like Mint Mobile because they don't have retail stores with salespeople to help you, don't worry about it. They actually have really good customer service and lots of video tutorials to show you exactly how to do it. You can bring your current cell phone, you can bring your current cell phone number, everything can just transfer over and you'll switch with either a eSIM card or a physical SIM card depending on your situation. But I promise it's super easy. I was able to do it and it took less than 5 minutes. If you are interested in saving money on your cell phone plan, you can use the link in my description box below to get premium wireless starting at $15 a month. The next thing we did to save money is actually 2 things related to one bill, and that is our car insurance. Car insurance is not cheap where I'm at, and it is something that every time it renews, I always switch carriers. I always look around, shop around, and make sure that I am getting the best deal, and there is almost always another company that is willing to give me a better deal and save me money every time I renew. I also, along with that, pay for 6 months at a time with whoever I go with because I want to get that cheaper deal, that better rate per month. Most companies also offer a discount if you are paying for 6 months at a time. Sometimes it's 5% or 10% or whatever. There's usually some kind of discount if you are paying upfront the big amount. So twice a year I do this and I make this change, and it's honestly saved us probably $100, $150 per month every time I do it because I'm always able to get that lower rate by switching companies. And yeah, it's a little hassle because you have to fill out all the paperwork, but it's kind of worth it to have that monthly savings The next thing I did to save money is I bought a sewing kit. I actually learned how to sew years ago when I was in my teenage years. I think I maybe took home ec, or I just wanted to learn how to make clothes. So I learned how to sew, basic stuff. Even having that skill, I honestly abandoned it and kind of got into fast fashion and spending so little on clothes that I would just abandon them in my closet if something happened. But recently I ripped a couple pairs of clothing, and instead of just tossing them and forgetting them, I decided to buy a $10 sewing kit on Amazon and actually repair them. I can sew up a seam, so why would I not just fix the clothing I had and use it for longer and get more use out of what I've already spent? This was actually a fantastic decision, and since then I have sewed up 3 dresses and multiple items for my children who are constantly ruining clothes, so we go through clothes really quickly with them, but I was able to fix things and get more use out of it and save us money because we're not purchasing a replacement. If you don't know how to sew, there are tons of YouTube tutorials on how to do the basics, and you can definitely learn how to repair and mend your clothes without anyone knowing that you personally are doing it, and you can save a ton of money doing so. Another way I save money is using apps that are made to save you money. I use Cashback Apps, I use online apps that give you money when you're shopping. I use apps to scan my receipts after I've made a purchase in the store. Basically, every shopping trip I take, I always look up things on Ibotta first, and then I scan my receipt into Fetch Rewards. And then same thing online. I'm always using Rakuten when I am shopping online. They have an easy browser extension that just pops up and it's like, hey, activate us, save money. And of course, we all want to save money, and it makes it super easy since you do one click and you are getting cash back for your purchase. Then I also scan those receipts into Fetch Rewards. So I'm always double dipping with the apps I use, but if I can save $1 or more every time I purchase something, I'm all about it because I'm gonna be spending that money anyway. I might as well save and get a little bit of that back. I just took a little water break, and I am now moving on to the next thing that saves us money, which is only drinking water. At my 9-to-5 job previously, before I quit, I had gotten on a kick of purchasing these sparkling waters and drinking several a day, along with some other beverages, just because it gave me a break and something to look forward to. And I realized I was spending $5 to $10 a day on drinks every single day just to have a little pleasure, something to look forward to. I have cut that out since I've been working from home, and I only drink filtered water, and I am very happy with this choice because it saves a good amount of money. I'll be honest, the transition took a while. It was a little bit hard to give up that thing that I had gotten hooked on, but now I'm super happy with just water again. I only drink water and coffee. I think it would save a lot of money if I got rid of coffee, but I don't think my family would love me as much, so we're gonna keep coffee for now and stick to just water and just coffee. The next way I save money is to use a list whenever I shop, whether online or in person, and honestly, I don't shop in person as much because I found that making a list and then putting it into an app for grocery pickup or grocery delivery has saved us a ton of money. Having a list makes it easy to skip out on those impulse purchases and then make our trips where we're gonna spend money on like the kids very intentional. So we'll make it kind of an event to go to the store and purchase a new toy or purchase some sort of snack that they want. But we don't just go to the store every week and then toss in a ton of impulse purchases because I'm always gonna have a list and I want to make sure that I'm not spending my hard-earned money on things that I'm not really thinking about. Another thing I've done to save money for us is to unsubscribe from things that make me want to spend money. I don't spend a lot of time on Instagram anymore because I realized that it was encouraging me to purchase things from sponsored posts and from ads. And honestly, I didn't need any of that stuff. I found myself thinking, why am I buying this? Because I just seen it on my feed and it looked interesting, but I had no need for it and I hadn't previously thought about purchasing it. So I cut all of that out, and then I also unsubscribed from emails from stores. So I'm always gonna sign up to get a 10% discount or to get some sort of special sale, but I don't need the continual email marketing that tells me every single week that I need to purchase something, because I don't. So I unsubscribe from all the email lists. I can always subscribe later with a different email and get another discount if I need it, but I don't need the reminder to spend money every time they have a sale because I need to purchase things when I'm ready, not when a company tells me they want my money. All right, the last one is the one that I called controversial because not a lot of people want to do this, and honestly, every time it comes across a forum or something like Twitter, people are like, no, that's stupid, no, not doing that. But I keep my thermostat on 78 during the day while I'm home working. I'll admit, I agree, it's not for everyone. Not everyone's comfortable at that temperature, but if you can do it, it will save you a lot of money. I admit it wasn't fun for me at first. It really did take some time to get used to. I was definitely sweating and kind of uncomfortable at first, but my body did adjust, and I am more happy at this temperature now than I was previously when I was kind of cold and thinking, oh, I might need a sweater. Why am I paying to make myself cold? Since I work from home, this has definitely kept our electricity bill a lot lower, and it's definitely helped save us money. I think it's probably around $100 a month that I saw the cost go down when I started doing this, and that was really thrilling for me because that's the most recent thing I have started to save money, and I'm very happy with it because our utility rates have actually gone up by 40% over the last year, so we are really happy to find ways to save money in that area. So those are the things that I do to save money, the things that have saved us hundreds of dollars a month, and they are things that you could do as well. I hope this inspires you to keep saving money. Definitely check out this next video. I think it will help you as well.